Hey, you guys. So I just got done making this video about how, when you get to the promised land, you're more accountable for yourself. You're essentially not saying that you have all these different disorders, you're anxious, you're a gaslighter, you're manipulated, you're being love bombed. You don't necessarily see human behavior and need to attach some title to it. It's more about taking personal accountability and so forth. But what I realized as I was sitting here is that there is a loneliness epidemic taking place, not only in this country, but throughout the world. You guys can read the stories about how extreme things are in Japan. They're over there marrying robots because it seems as though in holograms, you guys, because like I say, it seems as though people have forgotten how to relate. Part of the reason is because of what I mentioned in that other video about how we need to describe all these human behaviors, but we put this negative extreme on them. But another part of it is because of doing that, humans have forgotten how to relate to each other. I know from my own experience, part of the reason why I was like, God, I need new people. It's because I live in an apartment complex. Nobody knows each other's name. Like you can't talk to anybody without them wondering, what are you trying to say to me? Like, what do you want from me? And heaven forbid I be a female try to talk to a man. I must want to be with him. It's the same thing with friends. And I touched on that a little bit in my previous video about how a lot of times God will send you people who are a lot like you and not just like you, but go in that same mode of growth that you are, and we are scared of that. It's like, you want to come in, you want to take my man, you want to take my job, you want to overshadow me. We don't know how life is supposed to work. And so part of the reason why so many of us are like isolated and by ourselves is because we have forgotten how to relate to other human beings. Again, we spend so much time trying to pad that comfort zone. And life is not about doing that. Life is about growth and literally getting out of it. But life, society, the things, the way that we define each other has us afraid to do that. It has us afraid to make friends with somebody. It has us afraid to ask for sugar, let alone actually ask for help. We always think somebody is going to, end up being negative towards us or hurt our feelings or bring us down. And that's something that people really have to get over because, like I said, I've come to realize, even for myself, I've had plenty of people where I've been like, hey, let's be friends. And they're like, yeah, until, oh, you mean to tell me you want to eat and do the same things that I want to do? Like, I can't be the only person who wants to go exercise or read this book. You're not supposed to be. You're not. That's a sign that you're in alignment when you are meeting people who do the same things that you do, that think the same way that you think. If it is being progressive, if you're doing something progressive, you should probably accept and welcome people who are doing progressive things. If you have moved into a forever type of home, you're probably around people who have forever type of home energy, thus that they're at a certain level with their finances and a certain way that they think, and you should be happy about that and embrace it, not reject it and further isolate yourself. So yeah, I've come to realize that what I was thinking on earlier means that humans have just, we've forgotten how to human so much to the point we don't even know how to relate to each other anymore. And you guys, I'll probably have to sit here a little bit longer and think up an answer for that, but I don't have one right now. I don't have one. Like I said, I'm still waiting for myself to get into a space to where I can actually embrace people who are doing the same things as me without them looking at that as some type of competition, because it's not. You guys, we're supposed to be meeting people who look like us, who think like us, who do like us, and not just in that comfort zone, but in that progressive zone as well. Have a blessed day, you guys.